Hey guys, and welcome to Farming Simulator 2017 on Meadow Grove Farm. So we're here, we've got the Massey hooked up to the bale trailer here. We're going to pick up some of these Heston bales that we've got going. These Hestons that are on the back of the trailer are actually from the last time. I still haven't picked them up as I jump out of the tractor as well. Let's try that again. There we go, I like the startup sound on these. Okay, so we need to go over to F1, make sure we should be on the right stuff. Switch it on actually. That would help. I'll just give it a go. Like I said, it should be absolutely fine. Yeah, it's working perfectly. So appreciate you guys' comments on the front hitch of the smaller tractors for snow plowing and yard brushes and brooms and stuffs. It just having a full-on PTO like this, I'm surprised. I am surprised. Obviously, I think of front PTOs predominantly mower operations. Now granted, I've been jaded by Farm Sim and thinking of mower setups to be a good size. Maybe you can get 3-point mowers for this side mount one and front mower that doesn't require a lot of horsepower and it's not that big. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. Alright, that's that. Let's unload onto the trailer. Of course, the Hestons, for whatever reason, split out. And they will legit just fall. So, let's see if I can get that again. Yeah, we got it. I hate it when they do that. Looks like a banana trying to split open. Actually, while we're down here, I'll put some front fenders on this thing after we sell the bales off. Is that all the bales out of the field? I think so. We've got the field 73 to do, which we'll be doing in a minute. I'm not sure where the sell point is for these. Yes, I do. I see the sell point right there. Let's go. I've just got caught on it. Got caught on the gate, or the hedge, even. The hedge. A lot of you guys seem to be enjoying Meadow Grove. I'm glad so many people are enjoying it. Hopefully, there will be an update at some point, sooner than later. As I say quite often, Nathan has got some personal issues going on, so whatever that entails, I don't care as far as it goes with knowing, but he's had to step away from working on the update for a little while, to say the least. Turn and circle on this is non-existent because of that trailer. That's that. Can we? Yep, there we go. Barely, but we did. Another gate. So the single gates, he had to take out the collision because he couldn't work it out, basically. It's only temporarily in this version. Hopefully it will get fixed. Oh, that may be an issue. Or is it that? Nathan, where have you got it? Let's hope it's in that back corner, not in the stable. I got a feeling it's going to be in the stable. It's not. Perfect. And there we go. There's probably two. There's probably one there and one there. And the map's not that big, so it doesn't need too many. I'll leave all these gates open. How? What? There's a gap. I know the gate's got wonky collision on it still. I think it's the lock. The bit that slides across that bar. I know Nathan did warn me about that. And we're away. So we'll see about putting fenders on this thing. On the front. If I can. I think I can. Should be able to at least. Way easy now. There's a few of you guys were saying that this map is perfect for these type of tractors, and it really is. It is totally, totally almost meant for it. So we'll see if we can. And standard front wheel fenders, yes. I don't care how much it costs. Put the darn things on. That's better. Just it's something that bugs me, especially being open like this and four-wheel drive. You'd have them on. You really would. To be honest, quite honest, you'd probably want them coming further down to the ground than that. I don't know if much crap would get thrown up. I really do not know. Yeah, I know you guys have seen me use these Massies a lot recently. I like them. I enjoy them. I really do. Now tonight we will be live streaming at our usual time. It's our usual time of 7 PM. So hopefully I'll see you guys there. We'll be on Oakfield more. I wonder if they might get caught on. That's weird. There must be a phantom lock on that thing. Or the phantom lock. I will be probably on Oakfield. I actually really enjoying doing the multiplayers on that route. So I am on Meadow Grove, don't get me wrong. But with the straw on and getting all that situated and all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm really enjoying myself over there. And selling off the pigs. Oh, we left one bale in the field. Oh, jeez. Yep. Alright, shut that down. Jump into this. Now, I will set a course up for this. Just so we can go off and do other things. I don't really want to be faffing around with a combine. 73. And actually, let's check. I doubt I got any course. Combining. No, I don't. And I guess let's actually just open the combine. We'll start it up, get it partly into the field, and we will then set off the headland, not the headland, but the course. There we go. Current position. 3 headlands. We'll just do smooth for the time being. Let's do turn. And generate, see how. Oh, wow. Courseplay's actually come a long way, guys. Although I keep on getting that traffic lure error. I'm not sure what's causing that, as I've talked about this week. And nearest waypoint, of course. Hopefully it should just go forwards. No! Do it from there. Perfect. It's away. We're good to go. And get into other trouble. So here is the 39, let's say. The 399 Turbo. We'll probably plough that over field, so we'll get on the plough. It should be around the corner. Get that all lined up. Let's for poops and giggles see if it can cope with the other plough. I mean, to me, this is a bit too big for it. it's 2 extra throws. And let's see what this plow's actually rated for. IRL, I don't know what the plow's rated for. I'm just going to put that out there. 180 horsepower. Okay, it's not as much as I thought. I think farms are muchly underrates power, because that's 120. That's 85 horsepower, but it's non-reversible. And I can't stand non-reversibles. That's why I don't use it. I would use it otherwise, the Salford. But we've got this. That's reversible, which is 120. How's a non-reversible requiring more horsepower? Maybe because of the weight? I don't know. We'll give this a go though. I'm curious. I'm definitely curious. And we need to fix that cultivator. And let's get some front weights going up here. Alright, what key is it to add the weights? I forget. I was gonna hit the right button. Son of a gun. I'll put a full rack of weights on. And as that's doing its thing, we can get that set up into transport mode. There we go. Now I know that's why I keep on repeating myself here, I know this is probably not legit at all. I'm just curious if this tractor could actually cope with it. That being said, I don't know how accurate the giant stuff is with what they require. And dip through here. Alright, now we'll get it out of road transport. And we'll probably run down this row here. But we'll go the opposite direction, just to see if it can cope, like I say. I think this is way, way too big for it. It's probably going to poop itself in a minute. That we shall find out. And drop the plough. Forward drive. Diff locks. It's working. It is working. Legit? Nah, not a bit. Just doesn't feel right doing this, to be quite honest. And if I quickly Google, that's Ferguson 399. No, wrong model number. 99. And I want to see if we can see what size of plough they have. They're actually reasonable sized tractors down. They didn't look that big when, well, in game. Quite stout tractors for sure. And of course, just searching the name, there is, next to it, none of them. There got ploughs on. Typical. I'll have to do a proper search after this, after recording. But surprisingly, it seems to be coping okay. Interesting. Oh, we'll leave this here for now because we're still going to be going in and out of this field, so we'll just shut it down now, especially as we've got that there even. What we will need to do is probably, yeah, it's full. We'll jump in the TW here. Pretty much got all classic tractors out and about, which I love. I love to be able to use the classic stuff. That's why we've got technically 2 modern tractors. Got the John Deere in there, which, I don't know, I like it, don't get me wrong. I may just get rid of the Fent and keep the John Deere, because we don't need another huge powerful tractor like that. We've got one tractor for tillage work, which is older, and then we've got that. The Fent there. The only reason I'd keep the Fent is for mowing and groundwork if needs be, and the speed. Not unless I downsize the mowers, which I could. I could downsize mowers for sure. As this tractor's got the 3-point, that obviously has a 3-point I'd love to mow with. So we may look at getting scaled down the mowers. Maybe something actually we'll look at doing in a minute. Take a trip down there, drop off that plough, because I don't want to plough with it, I just wanted to see if it could be done. It doesn't look right. It really doesn't. There's certain times where I'll do stuff which is questionable. There's other times where I just can't bring myself to do it because it just doesn't look legit at all, and that's something that doesn't look legit at all. Go over Mount Everest there. Yeah, still missing stuff, even turning, that's disappointing. Now we'll cut into it there. So hopefully it's gonna just stop. There we go. And then we'll try the mowers. Yes, I know you're in traffic. I'm surprised it didn't crap itself there, actually. There we go. Away you go. That being said though, that 399 that I'm using is the turboed version, which obviously Peter J did his research, and I'm guessing people used to turbocharge them. And those Massies were Perkins. Yeah, I'm looking at tractor data right now out of curiosity when we were doing that, and they are Perkins engines. They're 5.8 litre 6-cylinder Perkins. Very nice. Perkins even around anymore? Perkins engines? I got a feeling they're not. But yeah, he definitely used to be a decent engine brand, I know that much. I wouldn't mind betting if I Google the engine number, which I'm literally about to do, I'll probably find a turbo variant of that engine. I don't say I am, actually. Definitely looks an old school type diesel engine. Obviously they are. I mean, when's the tractor actually from? Technically 80s? Yeah, 87 to 91. And that's the year of tractors I'd love to see more of. 80s to 90s. Early 90s. Alright, I'll turn the plough around. It sucks having to have two ploughs, but hey, I don't know. At the same time, I don't mind it. Alright, drop to that. We will... Now, if that could cope with that, you can probably cope with this cultivator too. I had to move it. It was doing my head being sticking out of the wall for that long. There's sometimes I just gotta fix stuff like that. Alright, these can go here. And what we'll do, I think we've got the John Deere mowers. Oh no, we don't have the John Deere mowers. We have these that can mount up with each other. totally legit. I wonder if this is going to be enough to just transport them down to the store. And not happy, but it'll do. Again, this is just for transportation, guys. Transportations, I'm probably just going to use Titus Teleport, to be quite honest. There's some tractors where I just enjoy driving. TWs, for example. They're slow as muck, but I enjoy driving them. And this. I enjoy driving these. Geez, we're already at 20 minutes. I feel like I've accomplished not much. But I've had fun. I guess that's the main thing, isn't it, really? I'm having fun. Is it a lot for you guys to take in? Yeah, I don't know. Educational, maybe? Now, with us not using MR, we're going to be going for a lot of seeds, so I may do a little bit of silage. Silage with the masses. There's an idea. What you need now is just water splash coming up through there. Oh. The FPS would crap itself. It really would. Something I never noticed. All of these switches, like if you watch our beacon light up on the top left of the switch panel, or the top left hand corner of the cab, right hand of the switch panel, you'll see the orange switcher moving. Really cool. And that's the extra scripts that are being injected by a separate mod into these masses. It's pretty sick. It really is. Did I not move that John Deere out? John Deere, jeez, that Massey out of the way. I don't think I did. I think I just went on to something else. Oh well, pretty much here now. The only thing extra I'd love to see on these, and when they're publicly released, I probably will have words with people to see if they can do it for me, because I can, for the life of me, I could never work it out properly. And smoke script. Gotta have smoke script. Maybe if they're not coming to console completely, see if Peter J wants to. I don't know. I have no idea anymore on if they're coming to console what the deal is there, guys. I have been talking to Peter J, but it's not really been about the masses actually. Just been about other stuff. So, just put that out there. And from what I've seen, I'm recording this on Tuesday, the 10th. From what I've seen up on the mod hub and the testing report, Listertan has put in, there's next to nothing in for testing. There was quite a bit. There was about 27 odd stuff I think I saw. So it means probably that much failed. I don't know. Hey, people get mad at Giants for all that stuff, but they've got rules for a reason, I guess. Alright, let's... Oh, it's not the Ford, is it? It's that far. Does it come that close? I've never actually watched them do the turn. Oh, is it going... Oh, it's already done the headlands, crap. It's just doing the ups and downs now. Well, if that's the case, then I'm going to need to tuck myself over here. The side bits of crop that I'm running over here, I really don't care about. It's going to look messy, I know, but hey. How full is the combine already? 92. I'm glad courseplay doesn't ruin the crop. Good grief, look at it. Would you just look at it? And we sit and wait. So yep, that's this one. We'll put up the cheap money because we did use cheap money to get these. We are just going to sell them like so, and like so, and then we will buy mowers. I wonder if the Lily would be better. They're 9 meters. Oh, they're smaller. 160 horsepower, 170. Ah, I may have to go with a sidebar setup. For sure. I think we've got that kicking around still. Yeah, we do. And then just keep the Pottinger, maybe? Or we could just go with that. The Coon. I'm not sure. I straight up don't know what to go with. That requires 80 horsepower. I don't even know if that thing was powerful enough to run multiple. I was working with a 3. And that is 4. And we could go with the Lily front end. But even that's not going to match up properly. Because the working whips are all going to be off. I'm going to have to mull that one over, actually. Probably off camera, we'll figure it out. Probably on the live stream, actually, when I've got time to do it. I don't want to waste too much time on here. Alright, we'll shut this down for now. And jump in that. Bring that back. And we'll edit this thing now, because it's going to... Obviously, now it's doing the ups and downs. It's not going to be as much yield going through the machine. For obvious reasons. And that's doing its turn there. I need to bring this back at some point too. It's down at the silage. And that's probably what we'll do with the bales. I don't plan on having any dairy on this map until we get an updated version of the map. Where does the digestate go? Oh, I don't know. How much do we actually have of that? A good amount, actually, from just doing that a little bit. And I think these work. I think they work. I'm not 100%. So we'll enable the slurry tank. Actually, that could be what we do. Silage bales. Oh, wait, up. The walls need to get moved out a bit. I'll have to let Nathan know about them. Oh, nice silage bunks, so I like them. Yeah, that one's okay, it's just that one. Oh, pretty cool. Maybe a bit of grass silage as well. I don't know what we'll do. I really don't. I have no darn idea. None whatsoever. But I'm not going to lie, other than this going on right now, we don't have a whole lot going on. Let's have a look. Field 31. I've lost the cursor because I hit the right click. It does that for whatever reason. I think that is cultivated. Oh, plowed. So we could go through and cultivate it. Which, yeah, we'll go through and cultivate it. We'll jump in a tractor. Which will be the John Deere here. And we'll run up with the cultivator. Go through, break that up. A bit of groundwork. Good job I just moved the cultivator. Good job I just moved the cultivator is what I was about to say. Come on, things steer. Thank you. This is very, very touchy the way it steers. And that did that because it got stuck in the ground. That's the thing you got to remember about something that's fully mounted. You're carrying 100% on the weight of it, that implement on the 3-point. And oh, there we go. I could probably use this for seed and everything. Yeah. The more I think about it, the more we are getting rid of that fence. Some of you may be sad, but there's no need for it. There just straight up is no need for it. Come on, power up. There we go. Just gotta... This is one machine where having jerky steering would be legit. Because I just find it... The steering just doesn't seem legit. In as far as it's very, very sensitive. And we bounce all over the road because the roads have quite steep drops, so if you're not in the centre, like just going past on my left now, you get in that and the machine's bucking all over the place. The amount of stuff you probably break is unreal. Did I say unbrake? Brake. That's what I meant to say if I did say unbrake. So tomorrow we'll be on Oakfield Farm. And earlier when I said about what was streaming, did I say Thornton? Oh my mind's not in it today. My mind is not in it. Good reason to be not in it too, which I'm not going to get into. And up here. And the field should be, yep, just up this road. Now the Meadow Grove videos have been doing really well of late, which is nice. Definitely refreshing to see that. And I know it's not as enthralling as harvesting, but I'll probably use this as my thumbnail, this tractor. I don't know. You really have to see. Alright, I'll put the diff locks on too. Not that you should need to do that on a crawler tractor, because I don't think there's such thing as a diff lock on a crawler tractor. But, farm sim logic, yo. Yeah, I'll probably be able to get a couple of passes in and call it quits. This thing just motors on through. That's why I want to keep this tractor for just basically groundwork. And I'll use the Massey to do ploughing as well. That thing won't be seeding. More than likely, this is going to be our groundwork tractor, like I say. Seeding, occasionally ploughing when I just can't be asked to use the Massey, and seeding. That being said, the Ford I think probably could, and I'll have to check the horsepower of the MB track, but that possibly could. I think that's around, I want to say that's around 200 horsepower. If that's around 200 horsepower, then it can seed all day long. Oh, that's seeded with no issues. Should be able to anyway. I'll have a look in a second, I'm curious now. As I miss parts of the ground. Should run GPS really, but hey ho. We do a bit of manual farming. And let's look. And tractors. Now you can see everything that I got. No, it's a big secret. There it is. Yeah, 205. Whether that's correct or not, I don't know, but yeah, I can basically see it. Let's just say because the straight pipe has been turned up a little bit on the fuel pump. Which won't be surprised at all if people did that to those things. We're actually over time, so we'll end it here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Sorry for the kind of scattered video today. It's basically representing my mind right now. It's very scattered, to say the least. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll be back with you tomorrow on Oakfield. As I said, this week I am 100% going to my dad's. So I will probably, more than likely, unless things change on his side of things and he is busy, because I haven't actually asked him yet. It's only Tuesday. I'll probably give him a ring in a minute and tell him. Or tell him, ask him. But all things being equal, I won't be streaming today. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Today, jeez, not today, tomorrow. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you guys next time. See you.